Imagine fleeing your home with nothing but a backpack and a dream, stepping into a world where every face is a stranger, every street unfamiliar. This is Samira's reality, a young refugee who escaped war, leaving behind everything she knew. The first obstacle? Language. No words to express her thoughts, no way to connect. But instead of giving up, Samira turned this barrier into a bridge. She carried a small notebook everywhere, scribbling new words, mimicking sounds, practicing until her tongue felt raw. She turned the city into her classroom, ordering food, asking directions, and listening intently to conversations around her. Slowly, the strange sounds became a new language, a key unlocking doors she never imagined she'd open. Next came the challenge of education. Schools were crowded, resources limited, and her past interrupted her learning. But Samira refused to be defined by her circumstances. She found a local library, a quiet refuge, and taught herself through borrowed books and free online courses. Nights were spent under a dim lamp, eyes scanning pages, mind absorbing knowledge like a sponge. She didn't just study, she created mind maps, practiced problems, and reached out to volunteers for guidance. Every small victory, from understanding a complex concept to writing her first essay in the new language, became fuel for her determination. The hardest fight was against doubt, both from others and within herself. People saw a refugee, she saw a future engineer. She built a routine that balanced work, study, and rest, carving out moments of self-care to keep her spirit alive. Volunteering in community projects, she transformed her pain into purpose, helping others navigate the same struggles. Years later, Samira stood at a university graduation stage, the first in her family to achieve this milestone. Her journey wasn't just about reaching a destination, but about the resilience forged through every setback and strategy. What can you take from Samira's story? When faced with unfamiliar challenges, transform barriers into opportunities to learn and grow. Use whatever resources you have, books, people, experiences, as stepping stones. Build routines that nourish your mind and soul, balancing effort with rest. And most importantly, redefine your identity, not by the obstacles you face, but by the actions you take in response. Your journey is your power. Embrace it and watch your dreams take shape. But Samira's story doesn't end with a diploma or a title. It continues in the daily choices she makes, in the way she approaches new challenges with the same grit that carried her through the darkest days. Each morning, she wakes with purpose, understanding that learning is lifelong and growth is continual. She now mentors young refugees, sharing not just knowledge, but the wisdom born of experience. She speaks at community events, advocating for education access and the importance of inclusion. Samira's voice has become a bridge for others who, like her, once stood at the edge of uncertainty. Her journey is a testament to the power of perseverance. It shows that even when the world feels overwhelming, small steps forward can lead to profound change. In the face of adversity, she chose to see possibility. In moments of isolation, she sought connection. When resources were scarce, she created her own. This mindset is what transformed a frightened girl into a confident woman, ready to shape her own future and inspire others to do the same. Consider the tools Samira used. Her notebook, a simple yet powerful symbol of her commitment to learning. It wasn't just about memorizing words, it was about building a new way to communicate, to belong. Her use of the city as a classroom reminds us that education is not confined to walls or schedules. Knowledge is everywhere, waiting to be discovered in conversations, in challenges, in moments of curiosity. Furthermore, Samira's self-directed learning highlights the importance of resourcefulness. In a world where barriers often seem insurmountable, finding alternative paths can make all the difference. Whether it's leveraging technology, seeking mentors, or utilizing community resources, the willingness to adapt and persist opens doors that once seemed closed. Her story also underscores the vital role of mental and emotional well-being. Balancing study, work, and rest allowed her to sustain her efforts over time. Self-care wasn't indulgence, but a necessary practice to maintain resilience. This balance is crucial for anyone facing hardship, reminding us that strength comes from nurturing both mind and body. Community engagement was another pillar in Samira's transformation. Volunteering connected her to others, provided a sense of purpose, and helped heal the wounds of displacement. It illustrates how giving back can be a source of empowerment, turning personal struggle into collective strength. As you reflect on Samira's journey, think about your own obstacles. What barriers stand in your way? How might you reframe them as opportunities? What resources around you remain untapped? How can you design routines that support your goals while honoring your need for balance? Remember, resilience is not an innate trait, but a skill developed through experience and intention. It grows when you face challenges head-on, learn from setbacks, and keep moving forward. Like Samira, you have the power to shape your narrative, not by the hardships you endure, but by the courage and creativity with which you respond. In a world that often highlights division, Samira's story is a beacon of hope and unity. It reminds us that beneath labels and differences lie shared human experiences, dreams, fears, and the desire to belong. By embracing empathy and understanding, we can build communities that uplift rather than exclude. So take heart from Samira's example. Let it inspire you to embrace the unfamiliar, to persist through difficulty, and to invest in your growth. Your journey, with all its twists and turns, is uniquely yours. Own it, learn from it, and let it propel you toward the future you envision. In the end, Samira's success is not just measured by academic achievement or career prospects, but by the transformation within, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. It's a reminder that no matter where we start, with determination and support, we can create lives of purpose and impact. Carry this message forward in your own life. When faced with uncertainty, choose curiosity over fear. When hindered by limitations, seek creative solutions. When doubting yourself, remember the strength that lies in perseverance. And always, always believe that your journey matters. It is your power, your story, your legacy.